Well, hello everybody. I've just been helping my husband sort the summer house out. What an absolute state. So we've emptied it, sorted stuff out, got rid of some stuff, put the stuff back in, and it looks like we've got more stuff than what we started with. Have you ever had that problem with cupboards? You pull everything out, you put everything back tidy, you turn round and there's a load of stuff behind you. It's a bit like when you get your ironing board out and you iron and you think, oh, I've done all my ironing. Then you turn round and you see that you've missed some. Oh, it's infuriating, it really is. The roses have done absolutely fantastic in the garden. Being out there tonight and watering like I've been doing every day, I've been noticing how beautiful the roses are this year. And we got a book a while ago that's by Phillips, is one of the people that has written it. Now, I don't think he's with us anymore, but I wouldn't be 100%, but I think I remember that he isn't with us. Wouldn't it be awful if he still is? So, well, I don't know what to say. I don't know whether I ought to retract that until I look it up. I'm sure he wouldn't mind because he's got a sense of humour. But I used to watch him, I think, sort of in the 90s. He used to be on television, Roger Phillips, and he was very, very knowledgeable about plants and also fungi. And I've got most of his books. They're usually quite big and they're illustrated really well, and they do go into depth. And his rose book is just the same. I think it might be by Collins, I'm not sure. I'll have to look it out one day, because some of the flowers are absolutely beautiful, and the history of roses as well. And it's got a lot of English roses in, and they're the ones that I really like. I've got quite a few tiny climbing roses, and I've got some climbing roses that came from a friend, Cyril, who lived next door. I think they were his wives originally, and you know, he absolutely loved his garden. And I've got the white rose that was his, and that's rambled through, and I've also got the pink rose that was his as well, and that's rambling through nicely. They look like quite old roses. They haven't got any labels on them, but I should like to try and identify what they're called. I know I've got some hedging roses as well, and they have really big hips in autumn. A lot of the roses I deadhead as much as I can to try and get them to reproduce flowers. And I also know that potash is very good, so if you've had a bonfire and you've burnt wood, then it's good to sprinkle it around your roses. So I'll probably be doing that, because I know that we've probably got some, particularly if we just burn wood, which we do in autumn. When it's deep winter, we do put a little bit of coal on to keep the fire going overnight, but autumn and springtime it's just wood, and we don't always keep it going through the night, but it is a lovely thing, although it's been absolutely red hot here. You know, it really has been hot, but there's a nice breeze today. My son and his wife, they'll be flying at the moment to Morocco, so that's going to be an interesting place for them to go. My father, he was in Tangiers, so I did mention it to my son, you know, that he was in the army, and he was in Tangiers. And also Cyril, my neighbour, he was in the RAF, and he was in Gibraltar, but he was, you know, in, what was it called? After the war, you know, you were asked to go in the army for a few years. Now, what was it called? I can't remember what it was called. It's killing me. It really is, because I was only talking about it earlier. I think it was like national service or something, where you if you were able-bodied and of a certain age, you had to join the forces. And Cyril, our next door neighbour, he joined the RAF, so he was in Gibraltar. That's what I was talking about. And he used to know Morse code, and so what he used to do, because he was a amateur radio person, and he used to talk to people from all over the world with his Morse code, you know, so that was lovely. And he spoke to a lot of people that came from North Africa, and they told him that he could join the Camel Society. You know, it was all just one big joke that they all had, but it's amazing, isn't it, what you can remember about different people. But I think my son, it'll probably take them about 3 hours, something like that, I should imagine. And I think it took my dad on the ship when he was coming home. I think it took about 6 weeks. You know, so it's amazing, really, isn't it? You know, I think my son was quite surprised how long it used to take them to come back home. But there we are, a totally different place. You know, I hope they enjoy it, because they certainly work hard enough. So that's about it, really. I'm using my new mug, 4 for £1. Still got its label on. Earl Grey with milk. Bye.